Good morning, students. Now let us understand our next topic, that is article number 10.2, free fall. Let us understand this with the help of an activity. You have to take a stone, throw it upward, try to perform it at your home. What you will observe that it will reach a certain height when you will hold a stone, and when you will throw it upward, you will observe that it will reach some kind of height and then it will start falling down. So we know that the earth attracts the object towards it. Earth always attracts the objects towards it. So whenever objects fall towards the earth under this kind of force, that is gravitational force, we say that the objects are in free fall. When we talk about gravitational force only, we say that the objects are in state of free fall. In case of free fall, there is no change in the direction of motion, but there will be change in the magnitude of velocity. There will be change in the magnitude of velocity, but there will be no change in the direction. And that acceleration is due to whenever an object falls towards the earth, there is some kind of acceleration, and that acceleration is due to earth gravitational force, and that acceleration we name it as acceleration due to gravity, which is denoted by small letter g. It is just acceleration, but in case of gravitational force, so its SI unit will be same as that of acceleration, which was meter upon second square. Now let us evaluate the formula for this g. You know, according to second law of motion, we did that force is product of mass into acceleration, but here we are talking about acceleration due to gravity, so I will write g instead of a. And from universal law of gravitation, right now in the first video we studied that force is equivalent to g mm upon d square. Say this is equation number 2. By combining these equations, you will get mg equals to g mm upon d square. This m and m will get cancelled out, so the value of g will come out to be g m upon d square. So this is a formula for small g, that is acceleration due to gravity, where this m is, capital M is mass of earth. This m is mass of earth, which is always constant, and g is known as gravitational constant, and d is the distance between those two objects. So always remember that g varies inversely proportional to the square of the distance. We know that the earth is not a perfect square. We know that the earth is not a perfect sphere. Earth एक perfect sphere नहीं है. So as the radius increases from poles to equator, the value of g will also change. The value of g becomes greater at the poles because the distance is less distance. If the distance is less, there will be as g value will be more. So this value of g varies with respect to distance. Always remember, for most of the calculations, what we take the value of g, just see here. Now let us evaluate this value of g, that what is its value. See, right now we discussed that the formula of g is g small g equals to capital G m upon d square. The small g is acceleration due to gravity, capital G is gravitational constant, and where m is the mass of Earth. Now see, let us substitute its value. In the first video, we discussed that the value of g is 6.7 into 10 raised to power minus 11, and the value of mass of Earth, this you have to learn, that the value of mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to power 24 kg upon d square, and the radius of the Earth, or you can say distance of the Earth, is 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meter. Here it is square. When you will calculate it, its value will come out to be 9.8, and SI unit is exactly same as that of acceleration, that is meter upon second square. So this is the value of small g. Do remember that there is a difference between capital G and small g. Capital G is universal gravitational constant and small g is acceleration due to gravity. Even in the notes, I have tabulated the difference between capital G and small g. You can read that difference from there. So in all the equations, which equations we have, that V equals to U plus AT, S equals to UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square equals to 2AS. The same equations we will apply in this chapter, just we will change this A into G, and the value of G you have to remember always for numericals, that is 9.8 meter upon second square. So this is all about free fall. So what is free fall? Free fall, that whenever an object falls freely under the gravitational force alone, we say that the objects are falling freely. And always remember that this value of g is varying inversely proportional to the square of the distance, and its SI unit is meter per second square, and we calculated its value, that is 9.8 meter per second square. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.